If your knees ache every time you stand up, walk downstairs, or just try to live your life, you're not alone. Millions of people are dealing with worn down cartilage, stiff joints, and the frustrating feeling that their body is working against them. But here's what most people never hear: what you put on your plate can directly influence whether your cartilage continues to break down or starts to rebuild. I'm a chiropractor and functional medicine coach, and every day in my practice, I work with patients who are struggling, not just with joint pain, but with the overlapping challenges of neuropathy, metabolic dysfunction, and the hormonal shifts that come with menopause. What I've learned is that these issues don't exist in isolation. Inflammation that destroys your knee cartilage is often the same inflammation driving nerve damage, stubborn weight gain, and the metabolic chaos so many women experience during menopause. The good news? Nutrition is one of the most powerful levers we have to address all of it, starting with the foods I'm about to share with you. Before we get started, check out the links in the description if you would like a free discovery call to help you get to the bottom of your health challenges. Also, if you like my content and want to hear more, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment about what you want me to cover. These are the 8 foods, backed by science, that provide your body with the raw materials it needs to regenerate cartilage, calm inflammation, and support healthier joints from the inside out. Let's get into it. Food number 1, collagen-rich foods. Cartilage is made primarily of collagen. It's the structural protein that gives cartilage its strength and flexibility. And as we age, our body produces less and less of it. That's a problem because without adequate collagen, your cartilage thins, dries out, and loses its ability to absorb shock. Here's where nutrition steps in. Bone broth is one of the richest natural sources of collagen available. When bones simmer for hours, they release collagen along with amino acids like glycine and proline, the exact building blocks your body uses to construct and repair cartilage tissue. For my patients dealing with neuropathy, this matters even more. Collagen isn't just a joint protein, it forms the protective sheath around nerves as well. So when you're rebuilding collagen stores, you're supporting your nervous system at the same time. The key is consistency. A cup of bone broth several times a week or a daily collagen supplement stirred into your morning coffee can make a measurable difference over time. Food number 2, omega-3 fatty acids. Inflammation is one of the primary drivers of cartilage destruction. When your joints are chronically inflamed, enzymes called matrix metalloproteinases begin to break down the cartilage matrix faster than your body can repair it. That's where omega-3 fatty acids become essential. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, are loaded with EPA and DHA, 2 omega-3s that actively suppress inflammatory pathways in the body. They don't just mask pain the way a pill might. They intervene at the cellular level, reducing the production of inflammatory cytokines and prostaglandins that accelerate joint damage. Omega-3s don't just protect your joints, they improve insulin sensitivity, support healthy hormone metabolism, and help your body shift out of that inflammatory state that makes losing weight feel impossible. It's all connected. If fish isn't your thing, plant-based options like flaxseed oil, chia seeds, hemp seeds, and walnuts provide alpha-linolenic acid, which your body can partially convert to EPA and DHA. But for the strongest anti-inflammatory effect, wild-caught fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week is your best bet. Food number 3, vitamin C rich foods. Here's something most people don't realize. Your body cannot synthesize collagen without vitamin C. It's not optional. Vitamin C is a required cofactor in the enzymatic process that builds collagen fibers. Without enough of it, even if you're consuming collagen directly, your body can't properly assemble it into functional cartilage tissue. Bell peppers, strawberries, kiwi fruit, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and citrus fruits are all excellent sources. But vitamin C does double duty. It's also a potent antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals. Free radical damage is one of the underappreciated causes of cartilage degradation, especially in joints that are already under mechanical stress. For women going through menopause, this is particularly relevant. Declining estrogen levels reduce your body's natural antioxidant defenses, which means oxidative stress increases. Loading up on vitamin C rich foods helps counteract that shift, protecting not just your joints, but your cardiovascular system, your skin, and your metabolic health. Your body doesn't store vitamin C long term, so steady daily intake matters more than occasional large doses. Food number 4, sulfur containing foods. Sulfur is a mineral that doesn't get nearly enough attention, but it plays a critical role in joint health. It's a necessary component of both cartilage and synovial fluid, the lubricating liquid that allows your joints to move smoothly without friction. Garlic, onions, leeks, shallots, and cruciferous vegetables like cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower are all rich in sulfur compounds. These foods contain organosulfur compounds that support the production of glucosamine and carbohydrate within the body, two substances you've probably seen sold as expensive supplements. But there's an additional benefit that matters for my neuropathy patients. When you eat sulfur rich foods, you're feeding multiple systems at once: your joints, your nerves, and your body's detoxification pathways. Adding garlic and onions generously to your cooking isn't just a flavor choice, it's a therapeutic one. Food number 5, legumes and whole grains. Cartilage repair isn't just about individual nutrients. It requires a broad foundation of micronutrients working together. That's where legumes and whole grains earn their place on this list. Lentils, black beans, chickpeas, and kidney beans deliver a powerful combination of plant-based protein, zinc, magnesium, and fiber. Whole grains like oats, quinoa, brown rice, and farro add additional fiber and B vitamins. Fiber itself plays an indirect but important role. It feeds beneficial gut bacteria that produce short chain fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce systemic inflammation. For my patients working on metabolic weight loss, especially menopausal women dealing with insulin resistance and shifting body composition, legumes are a powerhouse. They stabilize blood sugar, keep you satiated longer, and provide sustained energy without the inflammatory spike that comes from processed carbohydrates. When your metabolism is functioning better, every system in your body, including cartilage repair, operates more efficiently. Food number 6, turmeric and ginger. These two spices have earned their reputation. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound that has been studied extensively for its ability to inhibit inflammatory enzymes, specifically COX2 and LOX, that contribute to joint pain and cartilage breakdown. Some research suggests curcumin may even stimulate chondrocyte activity, meaning it could actively support the cells responsible for building new cartilage. Ginger works through a complementary mechanism. Its active compounds, gingerols and shogaols, reduce inflammatory markers and improve circulation to joint tissues. Better blood flow means more nutrients and oxygen reaching the areas that need repair. There's a practical consideration here. Curcumin is poorly absorbed on its own. Pairing turmeric with black pepper, in which contains piperine, can increase absorption by up to 2,000%. The anti-inflammatory benefits are broad and well documented, and they complement a whole food dietary approach beautifully. Food number 7, calcium and vitamin D rich foods. Cartilage doesn't exist in a vacuum. It sits on top of bone, and when the underlying bone weakens, the cartilage above it suffers. That's why calcium and vitamin D matter here, even though we typically associate them with bone health rather than cartilage specifically. Dairy products like yogurt, kefir, and cheese provide calcium along with protein. If dairy doesn't work for you, sardines with bones, fortified plant milks, leafy greens like kale and bok choy, and almonds are solid alternatives. Vitamin D is the partner that makes calcium work. Vitamin D also plays a direct role in modulating immune function and reducing the kind of chronic low-grade inflammation that erodes joints over time. This is particularly important for menopausal women. Estrogen decline accelerates bone density loss, and suboptimal vitamin D levels are extremely common. Getting your levels tested and optimizing through a combination of food, sensible sun exposure, and supplementation when needed can be a game changer for both joint and metabolic health. Food number 8, berries and antioxidant rich fruits. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, and tart cherries are packed with anthocyanins, a class of antioxidants that give these fruits their deep color and give your cartilage a layer of protection. Tart cherries, in particular, have been studied for their ability to reduce markers of inflammation and muscle soreness, and some evidence suggests they may lower uric acid levels, which benefits joint health. Berries are also relatively low on the glycemic index, which makes them an excellent choice for anyone managing blood sugar, a central concern in metabolic weight loss. I tell my patients to think of berries as daily medicine, a handful with breakfast, blended into a smoothie, or eaten as a snack. It doesn't take much to get the protective benefits. So there you have it, 8 categories of food that can genuinely support cartilage regeneration, reduce joint inflammation, and help your knees function the way they're supposed to. But I want to leave you with this. Nutrition isn't just about one symptom or one joint. When you eat to reduce inflammation and rebuild tissue, you're supporting your entire body, your nerves, your metabolism, your hormonal balance, all of it. That's the foundation of functional medicine, and it's exactly what I help my patients do every single day. Whether they're dealing with knee pain, neuropathy, or navigating the complex metabolic changes that come with menopause. Start with 1 or 2 of these foods this week. Build from there. Your body has a remarkable capacity to heal when you give it the right raw materials. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you'd like to learn more about how functional nutrition can transform your health, I'd love to connect with you.